Welcome back. We are joined by Senator Tim Scott from Washington, D.C., where we've been hearing a lot of happenings going on in terms of the debt ceiling being raised. It's headed to Biden's desk, but I want to focus on some of the positives here. Senator Scott, what have been some of your biggest accomplishments in 2021?
Well, we've been spending a lot of time lately talking about the importance of education in our nation. I've always said that the closest thing to magic in America is a good education. And we learned in the Commonwealth of Virginia that elections do have consequences, and parental involvement is one of the biggest, brightest spots of 2021. When parents get involved, kids get a better education, and they have a better chance at having a high-quality life. School choice, frankly. 74% of African-American parents, 70% of Hispanic parents, and 80% of dual working households all agree that school choice, it has come, the time is now, and we should push forward. I don't care whether that's public, private, virtual, or alternative schools. We need to make sure that parents have a choice so that a kid has a better chance. Another really impressive issue this year, frankly, is our bill that stopped the IRS from being able to peer into our financial accounts. That has been great news, frankly, having all 50 Republicans get on that bill in less than 24 hours, and then having Joe Manchin and a couple of other Democrats come out and saying, we can't do that. That is just ridiculous. So that's really another piece of good news for 2021.
Okay, let's look to 2022. So it seems like the GOP is pretty optimistic when it comes to building back both the House and the Senate. Tell us a little bit more about some of the races that we should be keeping our eyes on, besides yours, of course.
Of course, yes. I'm up for re-election, so that's the number one. Thank you very much. I'd say we should look at interesting races in the Senate in Pennsylvania, where we have a very popular individual, Dr. Oz, who's running as a Republican, a person who's conservative.
Doctor, TV personality.
Exactly, and has great support in the African-American community and conservative communities alike. And so that's a really important race. I think New Hampshire is another state to watch, and Arizona, another great challenge. Of course, right around the corner from South Carolina is the great state of Georgia, where we have a Heisman Trophy winner, Herschel Walker, running on the ticket as well. So we have a lot of opportunities for pickups around the country that could change the balance. Of course, in the House, we have redistricting has had a positive impact throughout the country for Republicans, so we should take back the House on redistricting alone. But there are also a number of races from Miami to California that we are poised to either keep the seat or pick it up. So it should be a good year if you think less is better. Less inflation, less spending, and you get to keep more of your money. 2022 will be a much better year.
All right. And what do you hope to accomplish in 2022? What are some of your goals for this coming year?
Yeah, I'm sticking with the less is better agenda, so we're going to continue to fight against certain provisions in the BBB, things like that child care component that I talked about earlier. The average family cannot afford a 80% increase in the child care cost. If we can defeat that provision specifically, we will have empowered parents to keep making the choice for their kids. Education opportunity. This is the closest thing to a civil rights issue we'll see in our lifetime. Creating parity for poor parents in poor zip codes is job one for us as a nation on the domestic agenda, and something that I'll continue to fight for. And then continuing to eliminate inflation, as well as having the IRS have more purview into your accounts. And then if I had to put icing on the cake, I would simply say to take away the disadvantages in the Build Back Broker plan against states like South Carolina. They are doing everything in their power to help union-run states versus right-to-work states. That's why you see the tax credits, billions of dollars to help union workers and to disadvantage right-to-work state workers.
And finally, ending on a fun note, with just a couple of seconds left here, Senator Scott, how are you going to be celebrating the holidays, and have you put in your list to Santa?
I have put my list into Santa. I hope he believes that I've been nice, not naughty. I haven't heard back yet, so I'm kind of concerned about that. But coming home is the best gift this man can have from Santa. So I'm looking forward to being at home and in church and around friends.
Fantastic. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you, ma'am. To you as well.
Thank you. We're back after this.